Hello everyone, this is Sybil. Happy weekend. I have a giveaway. It's a double giveaway. It's 2 in 1. Two times the fun. I was watching my dear friend Jill Norwood's video the other night, and she had received her last order of ink pads from Paper Tray Ink, and she was sharing how that it had taken her a while and she would purchase 1 or 2 ink pads, and she finally got the entire collection, and she was so happy. It took her quite a while, and if you are new to crafting, you may not know that ink pads are not cheap. They're pretty expensive. Not like horribly expensive if you're only buying 1 or 2, but if you want a whole set, a lot of times, that's quite an investment, and it's a good investment if you're a paper crafter. And so it made me think about when I first got my first big set, my whole set of Stampin' Up! Inks, and that was when I first started crafting about 15 years ago. I went to a Stampin' Up! Party, got hooked, and eventually did become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, a few years down the road. But it took me a while to, get all their I keep saying stamps, all their ink pads. And I remember when I was going to purchase a few, I saw the price. It was like $6 for 1 ink pad, and I remember thinking, $5.95. I was like, oh my goodness. But it was worth the investment. And yes, it did take me a while. And I used those ink pads for many, many years. And I destashed them, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Maybe it's not even been that long. 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. And so here I am looking around my room after watching Jill's video, because she said, do you have any complete ink pad sets that you really like? And I looked around the room and I was like, yeah, I have a lot of them. I have, and I don't say that in a bragging way, I have different inks for different purposes. I Copic colors, so of course I have Memento inks that are great with alcohol markers, and I have other various ink pads that are good with alcohol markers. I have archival ink for scrapbooking. I'm a card maker, so I love trying out different types of inks. I recently purchased the Altenew ink pads. I don't have all of them, but I have several of their sets. I got them on sale. And so yeah, I do have different inks for different purposes, but I started looking around also because I'm hopefully going to be going to North Carolina, and I plan on scrapbooking when I'm there. So I thought I need to take ink pads, and I was gathering up a bunch of supplies over the last few days, and I realized today, oh, I need ink pads too. So which ones am I going to take? And then I saw all these ink pads and thought, I have too many, and so I want to pass these on. So now these ink pads, the majority of them here are from the My Monthly Hero, well, they all are, subscription kit from Hero Arts. They're wonderful ink pads, and I think I've only used about 4 or 5 of them, and just a little bit, and then I'm also including these Delicata ink pads that I received in a Simon Says Stamp subscription kit, because I already have these same 3 colors, so I thought I should pass those on. And then these are Simon Says Stamp ink pads that I purchased in a destash. So they are not brand new, but they are really in good shape and juicy. I purchased them a few years ago from somebody that I knew took care of her, inks and her products and everything. They were nice and juicy, and I've rarely used them in this time period, so I thought I should just pass these on. So all I'm asking is that you reside in the U.S., because as I mentioned before, shipping packages outside the U.S. can get really expensive. So I apologize to my subscribers that live out of the U.S. when I do other giveaways that include like a gift certificate, or I include everybody. It doesn't matter where you live for those type of videos, unless it's a gift certificate to a store that does not ship outside the U.S. But so you must reside in the U.S. and you must be a subscriber to my channel. And I really need to see that you are a subscriber, because when I use random YouTube comment picker, is that how it is? Random YouTube. Anyway, it's random. It's a program that you log into. You put your URL of the video, your giveaway video, and it generates all the comments, and it randomly picks one. And so I take a screenshot, then I go to that person's channel, and I look and see if they are subscribed to me. And some of my subscribers, I know you're subscribed to me because you have been for years, and we've been friends, and I've gotten to know you through crafting. So I really want these to go to somebody that would actually put them to good use, to use them. So maybe it's a new crafter. Maybe you're a new crafter and you don't have hardly any ink pads, or you don't have any. So this would be a great time. Maybe, like I said, a beginner, a newbie. Maybe you're a seasoned crafter, but you don't have too many ink pads and you would like some. Maybe you have children in your family and you would think this would be a really nice way to introduce them to paper crafting. Whatever it is, I just really would love for you to use them. I really don't want to have somebody get these just so they can turn around and sell them. That's not what this is for. I want to be a blessing to somebody. I want them to be able to enjoy these crafting products. Okay, so I'm going to read the colors of these ink pads just so you know, and what colors they are. And just leave a comment on this video letting me know, did you want the Simon Says stamp ink pads, or did you want the Hero Arts mini cubes? Okay, today is the 6th. I'm going to close this on Tuesday the 10th, and I'll do the drawing the 11th, 12th, or 13th, somewhere around there, okay? And so again, there'll be 2 winners. So the Hero, let's do the Simon Says. You're going to get khaki, and the color that you see there. Should I zoom in so you can see the colors a little bit better? And I did ink these up before my video, so they are good. So you get khaki, cobblestone, sparrow, and dark chocolate. So there's 4 different browns, but if you like to stamp, outdoor scenes or different things like that, or even like little bears. I know Stampin' Up! And other companies have the different bears, and you could get all the different colors on the bears there. You get lavender and hydrangea, and blue violet, Caribbean blue, and again, I hope I'm on camera. Let's try this again. Blue violet, Caribbean blue, and island blue. I'm going to show these again just in case I wasn't on camera because I wasn't paying attention. I apologize. Lavender and hydrangea. And some beautiful greens. Mint, green leaf, and green apple. And for me personally, green is one of those colors that you need. At least I like to have several different colors of green for, all the different beautiful greenery out there. 2 yellows, lemon and Goldilocks. And here I'm going to show you another green, midnight green. And this is like that dark pine green that you have at Christmas time on Christmas cards, you know, for like inking up Christmas trees and everything. So Midnight Green, and then Schoolhouse Red. I just put those together because I thought that would be really great for somebody to have some Christmas colors there, the basic colors. And then also Slate, Fog, and Smoke. 3 different grays. And then Sunshine, Orange Peel, and Burnt Orange. Beautiful fall colors there. Okay, so those are the Simon Says stamp colors. And then for the little mini ink cubes, some of them have names and some of them don't. And I did use these. These came in the last kit. And I do want to show you, I hope you can see that. Maybe I should put something. The Hero Arts ink pads, they don't damage your stamps, but they do stain them. And it doesn't damage them at all. When you clean your stamps, it still leaves, excuse me, a color on your stamps. Jennifer McGuire has mentioned many times she loves Hero Arts and used to work for them. And she said, you know, the ink pads work beautifully. It doesn't damage your ink pad. I mean your stamps when it stains them like that. And you know, so I don't want you to think when they stain your ink pad, when they stain your stamps, that they're poor quality. They aren't. They're excellent quality. So I used, let me show you what I did real quick. I did this little scene here. You see that ocean? That's from that stamp set. So I used on that little scene Soft Granite, Deep Ocean, Summer Sky, and Soft Sky. So very gently used. I mean, just like a couple of taps, and that was it. And then these don't have names on them, but I want to show you these 4. They look so similar, but they are different colors. So they're like a maroon, a red, burgundy, you know. And then you have a purple and a rust color, a black, like a denim blue and a midnight blue, and then like a teal and a softer teal color. That's the only way I know to describe it. A brown, and then a light green, like a sage green, and then this white one, and it has a little pink on it, but it still works wonderfully. It's still, where are we? Where are we? There we go. I moved my camera before I started this video, so I'm kind of off on where I need to be there. But it still works beautifully. And then the 3 Delicata ink pads, Pink Shimmer, Celestial Copper, and Golden Glitz. And when I mail these, I just want you to know that I'm going to be, I might not use this washi, I just have this set out here. I'm going to tape them up with washi. So you'll have to get the washi tape off of them, but that's so that the lids won't come off during them being mailed. And then I'll also put them, you know, surround them with bubble wrap in their packaging. So they should arrive to you safe and sound. Okay, so if you are interested in either sets of these ink pads, just leave a comment down below telling me which ink pad you would like. Ink pad, yeah, I'm just going to give you one. Which ink pad set you would like. The Simon Says stamp or the Hero Arts mini cubes, okay? That's it. That's all you have to do to be entered. Again, I'll close this on the 10th, Tuesday the 10th, and then I'll do the drawing a few days after that. Alrighty? I'm so sorry I cannot be more specific about when the drawing is, but I have an appointment, another doctor's appointment, and the last couple of times I've gone in, the treatment that I've gotten has made me not feel too great for a few days afterwards. So I apologize for that, for not, you know, giving you a specific day of when I will do the drawing. But the drawing will be next week sometime. All right, guys, thanks so much. God bless, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye now.